Hey guys, YouTuber here, and today we're going to be having a best of 7 against BSOCR. Let's just get right into it. Alright, so we're in a game. This is the first game. I'm going to be playing some Minor Princess. I love this deck right here. It's one of my favorites right now. Go Princess at the bridge. This deck is a pretty aggressive deck, so he's going to go Night Witch. So Miso is a golem player. So I just go Skeletons, counter that Night Witch, not get a single piece of damage, go Knight in the back. He's going to go Golem in the back, and yeah, Golem is a little bit problematic, but this deck does work against Golem. So I go Tesla. Down here, he is a pretty good Golem player at the end of the day. Me and him are at almost equal levels. I go Little Prince down here just to not get him to tornadoes. Secondary tornadoes, I'm gonna go for the Minor. The lightning was played, that's why I played the Minor a little bit up top. I go for a log, and that's going to die. Golem does get a little bit of chip damage, but I defended that pretty properly. So I'm just going to try and reload and go for a little bit of spamminess. So I just go for Skeletons in the back, trying to see what he's going to do. I just want to see one mistake, a Golem Plate in the back. He's going to go for Battle Healer. I'm just going to go Knight in the back, trying to figure out how I'm going to get this counter push. But yeah, he is a pretty good player by the end of the day. I love his content. You guys should go see his content on YouTube and Instagram. I'm posting this on YouTube because I want actually something to post on YouTube. I'm just going to go Minor Poison, trying to deal with everything. He's gonna go for a tornado, but that's a lot of minor chip right there. I'm just gonna go for a log as well. I don't want to put anything in front of that. Dagger Dutch is going to deal with everything. He's a little bit higher in damage, but I think I come back, go for Princess the bridge. Then I'm gonna go Knight Skeletons. He's gonna go Golem with the Minor, and I think I just take Tower right here. Try to go really aggressive, especially with this deck, is really beneficial. So I go Poison on top of the Night Witch. And yeah, that's pretty much a dead Night Witch. That Golem is already half health with their tornado and everything. Evil Skeletons do die, but I go Princess, go to Tesla a little up high so he doesn't get any value from lightning. Yeah, and everything's pretty much dead. I go for Knight in the back and go for a Minor up top, trying to stop any value coming from him. I just go for another Princess the back. This is a really fast cycle deck. So that's game number 1. I hope you guys are enjoying, by the way. Let's just get right into the second game. All right, second deck I'm using is this. Let's just get right into it. Honestly, I think this is a funny deck. It's really stupid. It beats a lot of players, catches them off guard. It really pisses off players who use this deck, especially with the mini pack and everything. So, yeah, it is a man-made deck by me. So I go Little Prince the back, see what he's going to do. He's going to go for Night Witch. Again, he is a Golem player, so I'm just going to go Little Prince ability. Not trying to show him what my hand is. So, Little Prince ability is down. Just going to go Phoenix, then Electro Spirit, deal with everything, and right here I'm just gonna go not gonna go Mortar, actually. He places Phoenix in the back. I'm gonna go Mini Peck of the bridge. He has to go Barbs, and right here I'm in a little bit of a tough situation. I'm not gonna go Expo yet. I'm just gonna go Arrows. The thing is, once you play Expo for the first time, it is really interesting. So I go Skeletons up top, trying to just deal with that Phoenix. Phoenix is really bad when there's no like daggers in the Dagger Duchess. So he's gonna go for Golem. I'm just gonna go Expo other lane. He's not gonna see that coming. And that Expo is going to get a connection. So he's just going to Void, but I'm gonna let that go. I just got a lot of damage on top. I'm gonna go Mortar, then Mini P.E.K.K.A up top, trying to deal with that Golem. I'm gonna go Electro Spear right at the right time, just to deal with all the bats and stop the Night Witch from getting some damage. And yeah, doing pretty well right here. Mini P.E.K.K.A does get the hit, and bats do die. It's a pretty interesting matchup right here, especially against Golem. I don't know how I'm going to try and win this. I'm going to go Little Prince in the back. By the way, sorry, my brother's in the background. So I'm just going to go Little Prince in the back. He's going to try and do something. I'm just going to go for the ability. I'm going to go for something pretty cheeky. I'm going to go Expo and trying to go Mortar right here so it pulls the Expo back. I'm going to go Evo Skeletons, and yeah, that Expo is dealing a lot of damage, so he's going to have to zap. But right here, he places Night Witch even though there's a mini P.E.K.K.A. So I'm just going to go E-Spirit. And yeah, I think that's a really good thing I did. I'm just going to go Expo, other lane. Like, this is a double lane push, so he's just going to go for... He's going to go for a Void, but it's going to deal with everything, so I'm just going to go mini P.E.K.K.A. The Evo Mortar is pretty overpowered here, so I'm just going to go Mortar to Kite. And yeah, going to go for a Little Prince as well. It's going to be a little bit difficult. He did go for a proper lightning. I'm just going to go for arrows right here and Electro Spirits. Skeletons try to cycle back. He's going to go for the Evo Zap. That was a pretty nice Evo Zap, trying to deal with everything. But right here, I'm just going to take it easy, trying to get some damage off. I'm going to go Mortar defensively, trying to cycle back to another mini P.E.K.K.A. So go Little Prince, not trying to give him any lightning value, but I'm going to go for the Evo Skeletons this time. I'm going to go for a Mortar up top. He's going to lightning. So yeah, with that Mortar connection, I'm just going to do arrows, and he's a little bit stumped right here. I think that's just GG at this point. Yeah, he has nothing for this. I'm just going to let that all go, and that's GG's. Let's hit right into game number 3. All right, third deck I'm going to be playing with is this Hog deck. Let's just get right into it. It's so good. Alrighty, right up in here in the third game. And yeah, this deck is actually really, really good against a lot of things. So I'm just going to go for Goblins at the bridge. Sadly, I do not have a Hog Rider because Goblins at the bridge after that Hog Rider is actually really good, surprising first play. And yeah, Hog Rider is not bad with lightning, especially lightning in this meta, unless you have, you're against Evo Wizard. But sometimes, even against Evo Wizard, it's pretty good. So I'm just going to go lightning on top of that, see what he's going to do. He's going to go for the, I'm not going to do anything right here. He's either playing Golem or Giant. So this is going to be a little bit difficult for me. I'm going to go Executioner. I don't know if he's playing Void. Again, he's a Golem player at the end of the day, so you expect beatdown. He's like, we're polar opposites deck-wise, so I'm just going to go Hog Rider than Goblins at the bridge. Trying to take a, minimum amount of damage while doing as much damage as possible. That execution, it gets a lot of damage, so I'm just gonna go for a NATO last second just to take as much damage on the tower as possible. The execution is going to deal a lot of damage. I'm just gonna take it easy right here with the Tesla up top. And yeah, I could lightning, but that lightning's not even gonna kill anything, so I'm just gonna go Valkyrie up high. I'm going to go Executioner after your NATOs because I knew he was going to go for the NATO. And yeah, all we get is 1 death damage and 1 hit. I'm just going to go for a log, trying to chip everything down. I'm 1 log away or 1 tornado away. But yeah, this is actually pretty good. So what he's going to do, he's going to go other lane. I'm just going to go all in other lane, trying to see what he's going to pull. He's going to go for arrows. That Hog Rider is going to deal a lot of damage because Duchess is really bad when she has no bullets against the Hog Rider. So he's going to go for that. I'm just going to go for Executioner. I'm going to try for... he's going to go Lightning. So I have Evo Valk. I'm just going to go for Evo Valk. Going to go for Goblins. I'm going to go for NATO as well. He NATO'd. I'm just going to go for a preemptive Evo Tesla. And that's another log. And I think he can't come back from this. This game is literally hard locked with what he has, even with the lightning. Yeah, that's pretty much GG's. Let's just head right into the next game. All right, since I'm 3-0 right now, I'm just going to play this deck. Let's just get right into it. No Evos, too. Alrighty, so yeah. I don't know. Lumberloon is still pretty good, even though it doesn't have any Evos in the deck. Yeah. So I'm just going to go Barbarian Barrel. Then hit him with a Lumberjack Balloon combo. And yeah, it is pretty interesting that he has Electro Dragon. I immediately know he's playing Golem, so I just go for freeze, Get some balloon shots on the tower. I think that's like 2 balloon shots. Yeah, so 9/11, literally. So yeah, I'm thinking he's playing Golem, so I don't have a very favorable matchup against E-Dragon. So he might be playing the Barb's version of it. I'm just going to go ahead and go for Inferno Dragon at the back, see what he's got to do. It's really confused right here. He's going to go for the Night Witch. I'm not going to go and give him lightning value. Don't know if he has lightning or not, so I'm just going to go Bowler the back. Take it a little easy. Don't know what he's going to play. He's going to go Golem now, so... Gonna go Lumberloon, I guess? Oh, no. That was a really bad mistake, and I think I might lose the game from this. I don't know, but I do get Tower. That's the important part. So Bowler's trying to deal a little bit of damage. I'm gonna go Electro Dragon. Just trying to damage everything out. I can't even afford the Tornado yet. So I think affording the Tornado would have been a way better idea right here. Healer is just really annoying. I'm just gonna go for a freeze. But I don't know. He had to go lightning. I'm just gonna let that mostly go. I'm gonna go for that. Then gonna go for that. I'm barely gonna have enough elixir for the Bowler. And he is playing a little bit right. If he played this before double elixir, I would have lost immediately. I just decided to let that go because I know for a fact if I play something, he would lightning it. So I'm gonna go Inferno the back. The Inferno sadly does try and go other lane. So I'm probably just gonna go for the Dragon, gonna go for a freeze. But he does have lightning by the end of the day. That is immense lightning value he just got. And yeah, with that, I most likely lose because healer healed up that. And yeah, I can't do anything. Let's just tower down at this point. Let's just head right into game number 5. Is it 5? I don't know. Alright, this time I'm going to be using this minor poison deck I just constructed. Let's just get right into it. I'm literally just going to make this video how to deal with Golem. I think every deck he played was Golem. So yeah, we are polar opposites. I'm just going to go for a log. Just seeing what he's going to do. Yeah. Probably Phoenix as well, yeah. So, just gonna go Bats in the back. Immediately think he's playing some sort of weird giant deck or giant graveyard. So I'm just gonna go Poison, Miner on top of that. Force him to play something like Arrows. He does, and Miner does get a little bit of chip damage. I accidentally did go Goblin just a little low, so I'm just going to Valkyrie with that. See what he's going to do. He's going to... Giant Skeleton. This is a little bit of a funky deck he's playing. Just going to go Phoenix. I just don't want that Giant Skeleton to hit my tower. I might just log. I don't know how fast the Dagger Justice does DPS are down. So that log was not needed. So what does he have? Of course, Golem Giant Skeleton. I shouldn't have logged because maybe like this I might lose. So I'm just going to Tesla, Poison. Ooh, he has Void at a really good time. So I'm just going to place Little Prince. He's gonna go for NATO most likely. Oh yeah, he's gonna NATO that other lane, and that's literally tower down. I don't think I can come back from this because this is a chip damage deck. So yeah, I think that's GG. Let's head right into game 6. Alrighty, so this is the final game. If I win, if I lose, even though I don't know, man. I think I might win this after this, so I'm using this. Let's just get right into it. Alright, heading possibly into the final game. So I'm just going to play a deck I've played to counter a bunch of beatdown. So right here, I'm going to be playing just hogs at the bridge, seeing what he has for it. He has barb, so I'm just going to head and fireball that away. Gonna get a lot of damage off, so he's just going to go ahead for a zap. And yeah, this deck is pretty much like, it's really defensive. So the offense is not that strong, but with the proper cycle, I think it is. So he's just going to go for that. I'm just going to go for archers in the back. See how he's going to take care of this. Because, again, I know he's playing golem. Every deck is played. Yep, there's golem at the bridge. Just going to go for Little Prince the back. Going to go for probably an aggressive push right here with guards. Yeah. I'm just going to go guards, then Royal Hogs the bridge. He has nothing for that right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and go for Tesla. Going to go for archers, most likely. And yeah. Oh, I think it's tower down on both ends. We did play this pretty aggressively, so I tried tried at least. But to no avail. He's going to go for that, but I have guards, so he's not going to get a lot of 3 crown damage. And yeah, this is going to be a pretty difficult thing, because with this deck, it's usually a 1 crown deck, so 2 crowns are pretty difficult to get against these types of decks, because they could just build up a whole new push. Goes for that, the back. I'm probably just going to go for Little Prince the back. I'm going to leak a little bit. Just go last second. He played Golem the back, so I'm thinking just going Tesla. Dealing with it. But sadly, that Phoenix is going to get a hit. I'm going to go for the Evo Archers. And I'm just going to go for barbs on top of that. Then go for a Fireball Arrows. Just to deal with everything. That Tesla did actually get some nice value. So I'm just gonna, go a little bit, like, not that aggressive. I'm just gonna go for a Tesla like this so he can avoid that side. And yeah, I didn't even put it like in the void spot, but those Evo barbs really did help me at the end of the day. So yeah, we're going to overtime, and both of us barely have any damage on top of our decks. I'm just going to go for Guards Royal Hogs. He's going to go for the Evo Barbs a lot higher than I presumed. So that's just like a couple of hits. So I'm just going to go Barbs on top of this. Then if he places Golem of some sort or I'm just going to go for arrows. And I'm just going to go guards like this. He's placing Evo Zap. I think I might be in a really rough situation. Gonna go for ability last second though. And yeah, he went for his ability. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for arrows. And now he's a lot higher than me in damage, so I might just go for the prediction push. I have to go all in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead for the prediction. Do get almost all the barbs except for one, and I'm back in game. Like, he's just like 10. Yeah, he's 10. So I placed Tesla. Not 10, I mean 100 damage off of me. So I placed Tesla and Evo Barbs immediately, and that little princess got eviscerated. So again, I'm just going to go for the Royal Hogs push. He has the Evo Barbs. I'm just going to wait until a proper fireball. I don't need to just go that aggressively. So yeah, 28 seconds left on the clock. I need to go as aggressive as possible. So he's going to throw all his spells out. And yeah, he's just going to be cycling his spells. So yeah, with the arrows and everything, I'm just going to go for another pair of Royal Hogs. Yeah, that Tesla really did help. That's GG's. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a longer video, but like.